Some nibbles. J-Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Before we get to the goddamn questions, though, fresh off the fucking press, goddamn J-Dawg set up fucking release. Fran the man's fucking, I don't know, third, fourth, fifth band, where the fuck it is. At least the ones that I gotta know about. Is because the first band we worked with that he was in was Thy Feeble Savior. But his current band here, side project band, whatever, is, you guys knew about him, ETD, or short for goddamn Eat the Decay, LPs and goddammits. Cold Nefarious Means. Look at see the logo. ETD. We got shirts of that on Hells too, goddammits. The first thing that stood out to me, and I think Fran told the story, I don't know if it was on the podcast or whatever when him and I were talking about it. As soon as I saw the logo, I was like, dude, it screams fucking Empatego. And the thing is, I think he said that wasn't even intentional, or it wasn't his plan. He just, his buddy, whoever drew it up, he just told him, whatever, kind of just draw up a goddamn logo, and that's what he drew up. So he didn't say, like, having the Empatego feel, but look at this, dude, how the whole Horror of the Zombies, at least fucking, especially the Hells picture disc, 100 copies. How many you goddamn non-fucking posers own the Hells Headbangers pressing of Empatego, Horror of the Zombies, 100 copies picture disc, goddammit. Comes with an outer green cover. Different cover than the actual LP, and it's the same green, so it reminds me very fucking much of that. Years ago. DAWG owns it, of course. So the logo is, honestly, this is probably the top 10 logos as far as when people always ask logos, because it's literally like a piece of goddamn art. And that's the first thing. So if anybody that's in the loop, when they see that, if they never heard of Eat the Decay, they're probably going to be thinking, oh, it sounds like Empatego. Now, granted, for that fan base, because it's more like a gore grind release. But it's funny is, me and Francisco were talking about this project since, I think it was right after the very first or second time I went on his podcast. So this is like, let's say roughly 6 months after I started my channel, which all you newbies, you 16-year-olds, you think the DAWG's channel's been around so long. It's literally going to be around 3 years really soon. Well, it might be out by the time this might be the anniversary goddamn video for all I know. The bastard's fucking birthday eve. December 24th, 2021 was the official date of this goddamn channel. That is the goddamn, so when we hear that this might go up to 21st, 25th, 20th, no, it's around there, because I'm recording the 16th, and I think I got 8 videos or so ahead. That's the birthday, 3 years old. So about 2.5 years ago, Fran the man told me about this. I remember he even said, don't say anything yet. Don't announce it. And he was sending me samples of it. His whole premises of it was, like myself, is he was a huge fan of General Surgery, specifically their first release, Necrology, EP/album. It's an EP, but they kind of market it as an album. But what do you want for gore grind? I consider that Necrology, I consider to be the greatest gore grind EP of all fucking time. Hands down, easily. No doubt about it. And so this was supposed to be his project, like, influence that. And you could definitely hear, like, it's not a direct ripoff, right, but you could definitely hear in the riffs and shit, the General Surgery influence. So if you're a goddamn General Surgery fan, highly goddamn recommend this. I guess it's the demo. That's what because it almost comes off more like an album, and it's just, it's a studio recording. When we were first talking about it, it was talked about as a goddamn demo, and I didn't know if how long it was going to be, so we said we'd do a 7-inch of it, and then it seemed like it'd be like, it's a little too long, it'd be a 10-inch, but this is a full 12-inch. I mean, it's a, it's a little bit on the shorter side, but, there's a side A, side B, fucking 5 songs each side, so 10 goddamn songs. Antimo's, what's the label called? I forget. Antimo from Disgorge, the original Disgorge singer, Embrace My Funeral, is that what it's called? Or I think that's something like that. From Mexico. He did the CD pressing of this, which we had in stock once. They sold out like in a week. And they first came out at least we had them first. The cassettes, I forget what label did that. Was it Head Split? I forget who did them. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Head Split, but I want to say it wasn't. Forget who did them. We got like 8 to 10 copies of those. They sold literally overnight. So somebody else did the cassette of this. We did the vinyl. It's finally here now. That's how goddamn long shit takes. Comes with the goddamn insert with all the fucking lyrics, and I like how there's other pieces of art too. This is what I like when bands do, dude, when they include more art. I've always liked when bands fucking do that. Not just black background. Not just gives you more to goddamn look at. It just screams goddamn old school. So people say DAWG doesn't like any new goddamn bands. He does. It's just very, very select. I thoroughly enjoyed this release. Check out this clean, rough, and tough fucking color. Matched cover. They're all on this. There's no black, no poser-ass black shit. Just all gruesome goddamn green. There's only 300 total made, so very limited. Underground shit, the way I goddamn like it. Again, this is underground stuff, so you want to be in the underground death metal loop. Bands like Eat the Decay, Caustic Phlegm, Melting Rots, Molder, not this trendy fucking Instagirl shit the kids talk about on TikTok. That's for fucking Quakers, homie. Not just what the kiddos are into. So you want to be in the loop with the underground shit, the UG shits, you check out goddamn Eat the Decay, goddammit. The LPs are fine as hell looking. 2 paws up, DAWG recommended, goddammit. So I don't want to hear no shit as he only likes goddamn stuff he grew up as a kid on. Mostly, but there's some, and that's one of them, goddammit. This is from yesterday. It's a goddamn essay. Probably gonna take up the whole goddamn fucking video, but whatever. It's a paid ski at least, because none came in today, which is some horse shit. Logan Wolbert's P question / shout out, call out. It's an essay. I skimmed it. I know it's about giving plus. I kind of skimmed it and I watched his videos, which I'm going to see. He basically wants me to call out some channel, some poser. I don't know if it's a band or some chick, but I watched the videos. So I'm already a little confused what he wants me to call out. I'm like, this is just some pop music. What the fuck am I going to call out on this? But let's see what he has to preface about it. But I did watch it for, some trendy, this is just hip-hop music. I mean, it's just not my thing, that's all. What's up, J-Dog? Christmas has been expensive as usual. Makes me want to gather up a bunch of Cavalt black metal tough guys and start a band called Satanic Scrooge. Yeah, you might be able to make that happen, homeboy. Put in the description box who wants to join some Satanic Scrooge and play some goddamn Cavalt black metal. Anyway, on to the topic, brah. Here's a band that needs to be, this is a band that needs to be DP'd in the fucking asshole to the point of maximum constipation. Even the urologist would go, holy shit. Sure, some of these butt boys have that going on in real life. The band is called Spiritbox. Who? See, I thought you just sent me like it says some just random chick, because dude, I don't even know with this social media shit stuff. I thought that was just some joke thing. You said, okay, so I guess it's a band called Spiritbox. Never heard of them, and goddamn are they bad. I'd rather listen to a drunken David Lee Roth sing "Who Let the Dogs Out" by Baha Men on karaoke night while he's doing Uncle Grandpa impressions in the middle of the song. I mean, it was definitely bad. Even for hip hop, it was bad because like I could stomach some shit that's not in my music realm, and I always say I was like, this isn't my kind of music, but this is good for the kind of music that it is. Like it's got the most enjoyable songs. That nonsense you sent me, yeah, licked balls. Must say so myself. Even the Christian Virgins and Striper are more metal than this band is, 1000%. But I mean, again, maybe you can send me a whole goddamn page. To this band's defense, Spiritbox, do they claim to be metal? Because it didn't sound, literally what you sent me, I'm not going to say I watched it all in depth, and a lot of what you sent me were shorts, short videos. They, it's literally like, it's like pop music. like what do you mean? Like, do they claim to be metal? If they are, that's a little goddamn different. And they're an 80s hair band full of geezers that are still saving themselves for marriage. Jeez, fuck, how you know what's going on with Striper, homeboy? I figure those guys are dead or in jail. This band is literally top 40 pop with distorted, there you go, it's top 40 pop, so it's not even metal, with distorted guitars. Fake metal for hairy armpit soccer moms and anti-freeze chucking butt boys who were born on accident. A lot of homies born on accident that we don't need in this world. Don't get me started on that, goddammit. That's the majority of the goddamn population these days. They did a song recently with Megan the Stallion. Who? A female rapper who is good at nothing but shaking her ass on stage. I believe it. I guess the porn industry didn't like her very much. Oh no? Pussy wasn't good enough? The lead vocalist, Courtney LaPlante, who is the queen of posers. She makes Melson Chels. No, yeah, Melson Chels look like Mordant, Ran, and Drucifer by comparison. All the Spiritbox fans say Courtney's hot, even though she looks like a puffer fish. I mean, you sent me her. I mean, I don't think she's bad looking, but I mean, she's no goddamn Sharon Stone. That's for goddamn sure. Got pictures to prove it too. By the way, terrible stage presence as well. But hang on, let's get to the bottom of this. Are they on Metal Archives? Does Metal Archives even recognize this Spiritbox, who I've never even heard of, as metal? Let's just get down to the bottom of this, goddammit. Yeah, they're not even on here, dude. So, I mean, the thing is, that's just like Slipknot. Let's look up Slipknot. I did this once, and one band came up. It's not the same one. They got like one demo on. Yes, you type in Slipknot on Metal Archives. There's one band that from New Haven, Connecticut. They have an EP from 1989, thrash metal / crossover the genre. That's the litmus test right there, dude. If you're not on Metal Archives, there's exceptions to the goddamn rule, like Last Days Humanity has it on there. I don't know why these woke-tard fucking posers don't have that on there, because that's just pure nasty goddamn gore grind. Probably a little too rough and tough for their fucking vag. But, dude, if you're not on Metal Archives, especially if you're a big band, you're not metal. So Spiritbox is not even woke-kives, dude. They're down with the wimpness. No, make no mistake. So it's not like they got all this rough and toughness over here, and they're not willing to put Spiritbox on them because it's just not tough enough for them. They got the wimpiest of the wimp shit. So if those pussy boys think that Spiritbox is not metal, hence it's not on there, they don't put Slipknot on there, hence not metal. Pantera is on Metal Archives, and I never said Pantera is not a metal band. I've always just said it's commercial and it's fucking just for goddamn poser-ass canoes that say they think it's the goddamn heaviest thing on earth. Their fan base is deplorable. But I never said it's not actual metal. Is Alice in Chains on here? Does Metal Archives recognize that grunge, dog shit alternative band from the 90s, Alice in Chains is metal? Let's find out. Never searched. Let's find out. If they don't, because it's not like Alice in Chains is underground. Yeah, they don't recognize Last Days of Humanity. One, because it's goddamn too tough for their vag. Two, that's compared to all these bands I just mentioned, is an extremely obscure band. Possibly they don't know about it or whatever. Too grindy for them, which makes no goddamn sense because they got all the gore grind on there. Not the goddamn point. If it's a bigger fucking band and they're not on here, that means it's not goddamn metal. Alice in Chains. Let's see if that poser shit's on here. It doesn't mean it's metal too, even if it does pop up. But it means it's definitely fucking not by every fucking stretch of the definition if it's not even on here. Well, they do got these posers on here. Again, like I said, it doesn't mean it counts. What do we call it? Heavy metal / grunge. These posers been around since 1988. These homeboys got a demo. The Treehouse tapes. Bet it's awesome. Facelift. That's their first full length. Bet it's awesome, brah. Oh, that's the cover I do recognize. Yeah, it's stupid as shit looking. These fucking goddamn posers still around? Rainier Fog was their last album. Sure it's a goddamn banger. But there you go. Dude, they got this terrible fucking Alice in Chains on there. At least I'll give them some credit. They've been around since 88, so goddamn, they've been around a fucking while. So they've got some actual time under their fucking belts. Of course, not bullet belts, naturally. Look at these goddamn homos. And the one guy on the fucking right looks fine, I guess. I guess he looks like a rocker. Rest of these guys, holy fucking shit. This guy on the far left with his arms folded and the fucking dumbass fucking jean jacket. My dad looks more metal than that guy. The most metal thing my goddamn dad listens to is Black Sabbath. That's as far as he goddamn goes. Holy fucking shitski. Spiritbox is not on there, dude. They put Alice in Chains on there, and I by no means consider Alice in Chains a metal band by any definition. So you're kind of putting them in a category like, it's like, why not just like rip on Snoop Dogg and be like, hey, dude, this guy's a poser of metal. He's a rapper. So let's finish up with what you gotta say, though. So any true metalist doesn't get on stage and fucking dance. She's not a metalist, though, dude. So, I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. I mean, the shit was it's just dumb teeny bopper, what the kiddos listen to, that YouTube music, bouncy, that shitty-ass fucking music. That's all AI made. With just they just put a piece of ass on there to sing. that's what these teenage girls listen to. That's what it is. It's complete garbage. I'm not saying that, but it's not metal. And I don't think she's not claiming to be metal. It's not even on Metal fucking Archives. It's like even worse than Flat Brims as far as I'm concerned. It is. It is, but it doesn't spill into our scene. I don't plan on seeing King Folly and Dawn of the Dead have a break dancing contest anytime soon. I doubt they will, yeah. I agree with that. It's like this bimbo fish-lipped poser had the audacity under a non-existent bullet belt to say metalheads care too much about subgenres. So I don't understand why she's bringing up metalheads are. Put it this way, dude. I mean, she's so fucking far removed from the metal scene based on what I've seen. I guarantee, dude, I'll bet you. Does she even know who Cannibal Corpse is? Or is it... She probably doesn't even know what that is, to be completely honest with you. Blind Guardian and Running Wild aren't black metal. I agree. But then again, Running Wild on their first record, they do black metal graffiti, spray paint upon the walls. Last song, Prisoners of Our Time, one of my favorite goddamn songs by them. So they were calling themselves goddamn black metal back then. And they're on the compilation called Deathmetal. But I get it. Yes, exactly. Those were times when the terms weren't as goddamn important, and they weren't applied, I'm not going to say not correctly, but as not what they're looked at as of today. But, it says Pungent Stench, Acheron, Gnaw Their Tongues. I'm not familiar with Gnaw Their Tongues. Seen the name, but know nothing about them. Anal Cunt of Possessed aren't power metal. Black Sabbath isn't death metal, correct? These subgenres exist for a reason, 100%. And I agree with all that. That's just, again, when you get into the separating the brutal death from death metal to it's slam death to tech death to gore grind, it gets a little fucking hairy then. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Again, some of that is somewhat needed too, but it's getting a little goddamn carried away. There's subgenres listed off now. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. And I've been in this scene. I think I know my metal pretty goddamn good. Better than most. Not saying I can out metal anybody. Not saying that at all. There's definitely guys that can fucking school my ass and bury me. No, it's none of you 17-year-olds either that YouTubed all your shit. It's guys that have been around 20 years prior to me and have stayed up to the current times. They exist. They're few and far and fucking between. But I'm just saying, I'm definitely not more than most. Goddammit, I'm not even in the middle. I'm more towards the top than the fucking bottom. That's for goddamn sure. And if I don't know what the fuck it is, the subgenre, then we got a problem. These subgenres, because they're different styles of fucking metal, and quite frankly, this annoying puffer bitch clearly doesn't care about metal whatsoever, even though she pretends otherwise. Yeah, I guess, even though it's not a metal band. I will say this, is how do you even know about this stuff? Because I could be completely honest with you, man. Everybody I know, whether it be my brothers, or you brought up Dawn of the Dead or King Folly, I guarantee if you go up to them and ask them about Spiritbox, they're going to be like, who? What? They don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I'm going to guess that you're still in high school, and maybe this is something that the kids are listening to, so that's why you're annoyed. Hence, my Slipknot, my Korn, because that's the reason that shit annoyed me, is because that's what the kids in high school... It was Korn, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, Disturbed, Alice in Chains was another one, Limp Bizkit, handful of others, Pantera. Those were the bands that the kids in Tool, those were the ones that they listened to, and they got lumped in with metal. But the only reason I know what that shit is because that's what was popular when I was in high school, and I saw the t-shirts of those kids come up to me. So I'm only gonna assume that you're in high school, that you're still in high school, and that's what you're seeing. Because otherwise, dude, why are you looking for this stuff? How do you know? Like, this stuff doesn't bother me because it doesn't exist in my world. I don't see it. I don't know about it. The Twinkcore shits, again, dude, I didn't start knowing what that crap was until I started going on Hellcast, and Craig and Tommy were telling me about it. I was like, I don't even know what this shit is. Then in play from it, I was like, yeah, this is god-ass awful. And then, fast forwarding a little bit, I would see it every now and again, even to this day, maybe once every 2-3 months, I'll see some kid with a shirt at the gym, and I've had one or two interactions, literally one or two, interactions with those type of people at the gym, and they got the gist. Oh god, yeah. I mean, the one didn't even know who Possessed was, and then obviously I learned a little bit more doing that interview with Garza and shit. So I'm a little bit more in the loop now. But prior to that, dude, basically outside of doing this channel for business reasons, I didn't even know what the goddamn Twinkcore was. It's kind of like, so if you're outside of high school, I'm kind of questioning why do you even know what this stuff is, man? Why are you searching it? Like, why do you know what the Melson Chels channel is? Like, I would never have found that unless you sent it to me. Like, I don't follow this poser shit. It's got no part in my life or in my existence. It doesn't even come through Hells. I never heard of it. I don't know anything about it. Anybody I affiliate with myself or associate with, they don't know what that shit is. They don't bring it up. What do you think of Spiritbox, bro? Who? And then you sent it to me. There's no human being on this earth that is even somewhat metal in my book. Not one. Not a single one. Even the ones that got a way more distant goddamn fucking taste of metal. Send it to goddamn hell. Even send it to Garza, homeboy. Send it to Chris Garza. I don't even think, granted I don't know him that well, I've had 2 interactions with him, I don't even think he would consider that shit metal that you sent me. And if he don't, that's saying something, homeboy. He literally thinks Korn's the heaviest band in the world. What's heavier than Korn, bro? And I quote his words. I don't think he would consider it Spiritbox metal. So what does that tell you? If nobody considers it, then this chick's just, she was 10 beers in fucking smoking crack. I don't know. And while you're looking her videos up, kind of question, like, what you doing, dude? You sounds like you got some, you spend your time a little bit more goddamn productive. Anyway, kind of a long one, but I enjoyed watching the DAWG tear this band a new asshole like you did on the Nocturnal video. I mean, it was gay as fucking shit, but no goddamn metalist is going to consider that metal. Again, her talking about metal, that makes no sense whatsoever based off what you sent me, which was like 3 videos. Fuck, dude, I don't recall hearing a goddamn guitar for the most part. I just heard and then her bad vocals. That's what I heard. And if her talking, just so happily be talking about metal, that tells me she's 10 beers in, fucking smoking crack. She's just talking out of her goddamn ass. Especially the vocals. I see this band being promoted everywhere. Dude, what the hell are you looking at, man? Why are you seeing them everywhere? You're watching the wrong shit. Watch goddamn Hell's Headbangers. Watch the goddamn DAWG. Go check out Jamming Out All Badass. You should be watching real shit, homeboy. Well, why you got that bitch shit up on your fucking thread? That crap don't pop up on my thread. I don't know about you, dude. You going that way. Everywhere to the point that it's more annoying than try to teach Lloyd Christmas basic math. We got a few Lloyd Christmases around goddamn here. Harry and Lloyd is one of my goddamn references around here. But yeah, trying to teach fucking Lloyd Christmas is one of the things I don't do in this goddamn world. I don't teach adults their goddamn ABCs, just like this fucking pufferfish. I wouldn't try to teach her about metal because it's not in her goddamn realm. I would just change the subject, talk about something else, or preferably nothing goddamn at all, because I don't want to talk to you anyways. Come school strange enough with you, but the guy might skins in the morning, and don't forget them goddamn paid skis. It was dry that day. In the description box, Dead by Dog tickets, as well as your goddamn J-Dog slogan shirt. Get them all now. Later, goddamn it.